Welcome to a zerok 1 vs 1 between in the red Chronicler 6 with spiders, who has their factory the wrong way around, versus in the blue with hovers. It's Yanom or Yanom, not really sure. Anyways, in blue, hovers going to start with hoverplate in like the correct direction. Not going to reclaim yet. Over here, they're also not reclaiming yet. And as you can see from the ranks, these players are maybe a little bit worse than the usual games we cast, especially for 1v1. But I've heard that this should be a very good match, so let's try it anyways. Would actually be good to like reclaim though, because it's 50 metal and 100 energy. So it's not as if you're even missing out on one of them. So with this crate, yep, also 50, and you have recon commander, so you can just jump up there. Same with Chronicler, of course. Now here, fleas, 5 fleas versus 1 dagger. This could stack up kinda bad for both players. Looks like it's going to be bad for... that was 4, so that's like 100, so I think it's kinda bad still for the spider player. The reason I was saying it could be bad for both is because if the fleas were spread out, the dagger could have easily lost after only getting like 2, maybe 3 shots off, which would have been a like positive attrition for spiders, but in a line it was good for the hovers. Right. Over here, slowly getting up more wind generators. Actually going to prioritize factory. That's a little bit interesting, especially because you're only seeing like 2 daggers right now, which isn't that much. Maybe even these 4 or like 4 daggers total if you count those. And now, okay, factory on low prio. I guess you just wanted to get that second venom out, which does make sense. Over here, you are now reclaiming the crate, very nice, and you seem to be reclaiming the crane as well. On this side, no reclaim yet. So Chronicler could actually like pull ahead in like economy relatively easily. But this crate has already been reclaimed, so already a little bit done with the like quick eco. And the general expansion from Yanom is just better, because they've already got double max over here, and all 4 in their own base, which Chronicler does not have, because this one should have probably been prioritized over more wind. Just saying. I mean, yes, wind is fun and all that, but yeah, metal is more important. You've already got 29 energy eco, so you don't really need more of it right now. Over here, double venom is moving in, but it's not enough to permastun a commander. And a wobbly little mace coming in. Stunning the metal extractor and trying to kill it, and do kill it. Alright, that is of course very nice. But I mean, yeah, reclaim is for Yanom. I'm not really sure how that's going to stack up in attrition. Or like effective attrition. I think it's like pretty much even. And even this 91% is just even. It's just like 28 metal difference. That's nothing. And other things, not a lot of reclaim anywhere. So it seems like Chronicler may have cleaned everything up over here as well. Though no, doesn't look like it actually. Anyways, over here, well, daggers aren't that good against a raider riot in venom. So both daggers do go down. And venoms are just moving. Interesting actually that we see hovers here. I don't think it's like your first choice normally on this map. Spiders are really good with these cliffs. And yeah, that's the reason why you do often see spiders on this map. Or bots. Bots are also quite often used just because they can get up ramps and all that quite a bit faster. I think, right? You Yeah, you do slow down quite significantly. I thought you would, and you do indeed. Alright. Over there, just dagger going down. Not a big deal. And Yanom is about to be floating. Floating. And really interesting that they actually just have not reclaimed like the crate or the crane yet. But they have been expanding over here, in the middle of course. Kind of even in base metal income, I would say right now. And overdrive should be better for Chronicler. Just because of those extra wind turbines. Venom going down to the actual riot. And well, couple of halberds. Being armored up of course is really nice, and oh, there goes a flying commander with the reclaim on the other side. Right. That's what you get with like a 325 or like 400 DPS mace. Right? Mace is that much these days? Yeah, 326. Close enough. Over here, Raider Riot should be able to take down an assault without too much difficulty, stunning it and then killing it. Right. What are you going for next? You should probably get up a storage somewhere. Okay, storage will be constructed soon. And you're going for ratbacks. Watch out, because ratbacks are slow and scalpels don't miss. So you could quite easily get countered by just pure scalpel at this point. Against halberds, which your enemy is producing, they're not too bad. The only problem is that like halberds also have a relatively high amount of DPS, 133. For an assault, that's quite a lot. And well, over here, Venom, or Yanom's commander, should be able to survive this. But yeah, okay, it will. Because of the jump, you keep moving though. If you don't keep moving, you do die. Okay, that was too bad, Yanom, you die. I kinda expected them to like jump and keep moving. Because in that case, I do think you should have been able to survive that. Over here, yep, assaults, once not armored up, they get killed quite easily by those ratbacks. And sending in units one by one, or maybe two by one, yeah, that's not great. You're facing off against a lot of DPS. 3 ratbacks, ratback is 267 each, so that's like 750? A little over 750 DPS. And Recluse coming up soon as well, meaning that you will struggle less against scalpels. I think Recluse outrange scalpels because they have missiles rather than, or like rockets rather than missiles, and scalpels indeed coming out. Going into pure scalpel right now, it's... I want to say it's not bad to go pure scalpel right now. However, that is assuming that you like outspam the Recluse. It's 220 value versus 280, so you should be able to spam more of them. And eco is quite even, though that will change very quickly over here. Do you think, however, that having a couple of halberds in there still, like combined with your scalpels plus halberd, could work? Because if you keep your halberds armored up, move them into like the Raider or the Riot Skirmball, or that the enemy will have soon, and then you can just focus down on the Recluse, should be able to work quite well. I do think so. Might not be the most conventional composition, but hey, you seem to like halberds, so just trying to keep those in your composition. Do you think that would work? Halberds to kill the Recluse, because they don't get killed by the ratbacks quickly if they're armored up. And yeah, Recluse are quite a lot longer range actually. Ooh, like a lot longer range. Didn't expect it to be that much though. Anyways, that does mean that you need either dagger or bolus or halberd. But with this number of ratbacks, 9 of them, in just this area, I do think halberd could be the best. And this hurts. Losing 2 scalpels just for like a metal extractor? Ouch. Over here, Mace seems to be outranging the redbacks and has better DPS, so should do quite well over there. Makes sense, of course, it's just 230 value versus 400. So it does make sense that Mace would win that. And we could actually see a little bit of a struggle for Yanom in terms of terrain. Because, well, the assaults, the halberds, would not be able to kill the recluse if they're on the hill. Like on this little ridge. So that could be bad in the future. If Chronicler has like good enough army control. Are you going for anything else? Nope, just going recluse right now, not actually on repeat. And you are going for just halberds right now. You really seem to like mana spam. Yeah, because these aren't even like single queued. Right. Going around does make quite a bit of sense. I mean, going head first into 9 redbacks, generally not a good idea, especially not if they have support in recluse and stinger. And you're also having like 2 fusions, right? I mean, for overdrive it's amazing. Linking these 3 up as well could be very nice because they are at max overdrive right now. They're all using 8 metal, or like 8 energy. Even though these are using 14, so you could make it more efficient by linking these up. And right, there goes the wobbly little halberds. This really is just not the perfect terrain. Oh well. Moving past, and well, not really getting damaged. Getting hit by stingers multiple times, getting hit by recluse, and yet only 2 of them are even like slightly damaged. And raiding, that's what assaults do later on, often. Keeping them moving, alright, that's very nice, and they really need to armor up again. Yep, there they go. And they could get out. I hope for you that you have them on like hold fire, because otherwise this could be bad soon. Should be able to outspeed those little redbacks. I mean, that's the thing, you are of course vehicle class, so you should generally be quicker than the slow spiders. And here, just taking down the radar, ooh. And not actually on hold fire, which means that once the redbacks getting close, they do shred. Over here, halberds, another 6. They really could just moving. These are, well, either on force fire or attack move, so they will keep distance, so you can't kill those recluse. No shot. And well, let's look at the reclaimers. Yep, okay, this could be for you, I would say, if you're a little lucky. Getting a couple of scalpels over there, you could force those redbacks back, and then it would be for you. The other side though, the 800 or so reclaim, that is for your enemy, and losing these, that actually hurts quite a bit. It's only 6, yes, but that's still giving your enemy 500 reclaim. You're behind in attrition by 3000 metal. Over here, moving your halberds in, that also works, of course, it was just 3 redbacks. So outnumbering them is also working, right. But you do need to reclaim that soon, because you are not really going to stop this anytime soon. Your scalpel's getting 1 or like 2 redbacks down with a little bit of help from the halberd is good. But, well, with this number of recluse, you do lose if it's just like scalpel versus recluse. Unless you're going to be really good at dodging. But that's not too easy with scalpels. And well, most of the redbacks have been cleaned up. If you now get up a couple of halberds or a couple of daggers, bolas, something to just close the gap to the recluse, It could work. Sending Mason is not a good idea because that's recluse are a counter, of course, to your mace. And one scalpel left. No scalpel left and no mace left. Right. Couple of scalpels coming in, but it's not gonna work. On the other side we do see another little bit of a halberd force, but it will be scared off. Right. Yeah. Getting the geothermal is very nice, because that will allow you to... Yep, okay, this one will just barely be in range. Very nice. Not sure if that was intentional or just luck, but it will work out. And over here, 1.7k reclaim, 1.2k there. I still believe that that could all be for you, and your economy is quite a lot better. Getting another geothermal over here, alright. Your expansion is very good, Yanom. You've got like 3/4 of the map, but the enemy forces outnumber you, like, a lot. At least that's what I feel like, right? It's more than 5,000 value versus like... yeah, also 5,000. You did catch up over here quite a bit. Or like almost 3,000. Alright. The only problem is that nothing which is over here really counters those recluse. Of course, they can kill the recluse if they just close the gap, but it's not great. Getting your sparrow over here could work, because that way you could of course hit those couple of recluse. Most likely, at least. Because I'm pretty sure they were in radar shadow a little bit when they were there. Oh well. Keeping an eye on this is also important though. So I do understand if you keep your sparrow at this side. Right. Do you know about that? You. Ooh! Absolutely no radar coverage. Right, I mean, I do like the sparrow, but how about just getting one radar up here? That way it would be very easy for you to track everything your enemy is doing. Lance out soon for Yanom, but Crab on this side already. Crab is just a super effective recluse, which doesn't even get countered by radars very easily. Right, using Lance against that thing is of course a very good idea. Especially if you're able to like distract the crab and like keeping it moving. Just because that way it doesn't armor up. Once it is, even Lance will take a long time to kill it. And over here, well, not that many, quite a couple though. 6 or so ratbacks. But now, sending in all of those halberds should be able to clean up some of the ratbacks. And might be able to get close to the recluse, though it doesn't really look like it right now. It is a big ball of recluse though, 14 of them. On this side though, not really that many. Hey, already getting the crab down. Damn, that was quick. Guess you got a couple of good shots off with the scalpel, because scalpels do a lot of damage as well. And well, crab, if it's not armored up, it's actually not that strong. Just once it gets into position, it can be really, really annoying. Right, you are going for crab again relatively soon. And this push is still going to be quite difficult for Yanom to stop. Hey, Lancey boy. Right, on this side, you should probably like use the quill and start reclaiming. Because once again, 2.2k, that's a lot. And this time around, you can't really reclaim on this side yet. I know you do have a Nav eco, so you don't really need the reclaim right now. Double launch out, alright, that's very nice. And now going into bolus, you really do like mana spam. One quill and then like 15 or so bolus. And then you're going into a 15 or so halberds probably. Ooh, Oh, so sad for your lawns. But yeah, halberds are able to keep moving and should just move into main. Don't move them this way. Just go for the factory. You've got enough of them. 9 of them. That's like over 1,000 DPS. Spider factory is done quick then. So I'm a little surprised that you moved this way. Because you could have scouted with your sparrow and just seen that there is nothing in terms of defense in the base. I guess getting all of those metal maxes is also very nice though. Both are understandable, but I think it could have been more devastating if you had moved into main. Over here now, Bolus, of course, very nice against Skirm. And over here, well, the push should be stopped quite easily. You do have your very purpley nice lasers from your Bolus. And, well, Bolus aren't that fast, but they are heavy raiders, so can also soak a couple of shots from Skirms before going down. And these might be difficult to stop. They're behind and you cannot see them. Right. Now, over here, halberds, blockade runners and all that. Getting those base defenses down. And it's starting to look a lot like a sure win from Yanom, I would say. The riot skirmball they have over here, Chronicler, is a little scary. But the eco difference is just too large. Surprisingly enough, still 80% attrition for Yanom. They have been a little bit wasteful with their units. For instance, over here, I mean, you are slowly but surely catching up to one rat back, but like this one was shooting for free and got like 2 pickoffs on your halberds. Not too bad, but 420 versus 230 value. It's not great. You're able to handle that, that's true. But still, your attrition is going down even though you've got like almost, about double or triple the eco. So, over here, double lawns already produced. Maybe like place this forwards a little bit. Because now your units have to move again. Even though just having it over here as your like base point, you can always move left, always move right. And your units are going down. That's not great. Also, you really probably should be, not really necessary. I mean, Chronicler is moving the other way, but you probably should have, just out of caution, moved that lance. And same with this one. Lance going down. It's 1,000 value. Other lance might be able to go down, might survive. It will survive for now. Alright. So, over here, well, Stinger going down, Quill's going down, or at least, yep, Quill going down. The other Quill will soon as well. Another lance under fire. So, yeah, that's what I mean. They are quite wasteful with their units. But they're able to handle that. Just because of how much eco they have. Do you think, though, that had Chronicler reclaimed more? I mean, look at all this reclaim, though. Like 10,000, yeah, okay, that's on the entire map. But, let's see, where is the quill? There is a quill. Even just this area, 2,300. Another 700 there. Even just a little bit of a top is 500. This area, another like 1,700. It probably would have been too late, but getting all of that reclaim could have probably kept Chronicler in the game, especially if they started on it earlier. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Army value was relatively even up until the turning point.